Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to Beta Plan, playing Planescape Torment, and I'm sure that the title of this video has you a little curious. Tattoos in a role-playing game? Absolutely. Tattoos in a role-playing game. Time to become a man.
Are you daft? We'll draw the lady's gaze if we stay here, we will.
You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast and a pair of goat horns protrude from its forehead. It is dressed in a long, flowing robes. Greetings. A series of symbols materializes about the creature's head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Shh! And it gives you a warning hiss. As you turn to face her, you notice she is staring wide-eyed at the creature. She makes a semicircle over her heart. What's wrong, Anna? Are you daft? Anna turns to you and you suddenly realize she's frightened. Are you so pig-eager to dance in the lady's shadow you'll bandy words with this one? Let's get this place alive before we get pinned into the dead book. What's the problem? It's Fel. Anna throws a fearful glance at the creature, presumably Fel. Let's be away, aye? No good will come of being here, so it won't. Fel? In response, Fel bows. A lone symbol appears above its head. It's blurry at first and resolves into a white oval with a black lightning bolt through it. For some reason, you have a feeling you know this creature. He's the boozer's not the boot, aye? He walks on the ground. And her voice drops to a whisper as she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place a laugh, aye? Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. Alright? Now tell me, what's the booze? Actually, you already know, but the booze are her kin. They take care of the city, fixing it and tearing it down and building it back up and all. They talk in simple puzzles in the air. You gotta piece them together to figure out the chant. Alright, but Fel's a booze too. What's wrong? Anna throws a frightened glance at Fel. Fel says the booze angered her. It said he's the booze who isn't the booze. And the time's close when the lady's gaze will fall on him, and so it will. Her? You mean the Lady of Pain? Aye, and heed your tongue! And that makes another semicircle in the air in front of her as you mention the lady's name. The boost works for the lady and she protects him. Except Fel. She shudders. Let's be away, aye? I'd like to speak to Fel first. Anna grabs your arm. Please, nay! Nay! No good will come of it. Anyone speaking to Fel could draw the lady's gaze. I don't want to die, I don't! To your surprise, Anna looks close to tears. Promise. Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. I promise. I just want to speak to him for a moment. For a minute, Anna just looks at you. Then something in your gaze seems to calm her, for she steels herself. I don't know why She shakes her head. Go on then. Talk to him. I don't care. There's an undercurrent of fear in her voice. Very well. The boost waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materializes above its head, then dissipates, and a question mark appears. Try and strike up a conversation, see if you can translate what the boost is saying. He asks the boost several questions, trying to get a feel for the revises that appear above its head. It's extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a few minutes, you stare, and get the hang of it. It feels like you've done this before. I just want to brush up on my revises. Farewell. The boost bows slightly, symbol swirling around his head, then turns it away. Now why did you do that, Beta Plan? Well, because as you saw, I could ask my party members to translate as well. And there's one party member who gives something away. Dakon, can you translate for me? Anna pauses for a moment. She looks torn. Oh, I said by accident I hit the key for Anna. I can. Oh, this will get a good laugh. Trust me. Will you? Anna nods. Then the boost continues to stare at the two of you, arms folded in sleeves. Ask him what this place is. A slow train of symbols materializes around Fel's head. The symbols take several moments to resolve, starting with simple lines, then fleshing themselves out into breathtaking colors. This is where tattoo color and life upon flesh and bone. What did he say, Anna? Anna frowns, studying the symbols. Don't know all these symbols he's spitting out. She glances around the walls of the building. Still, if my eyes see true, this is like a tattoo parlor. Oh, can I see what he has enthusiasm available? And these are magical tattoos, and don't underestimate the power of these. They are awesome! We have, for instance, tattoo greater warding +2 armor class. Yes, please. Tattoo of, well, where is it? Well, greater enduring is just hit points, which I don't really like. But greater presence, charisma, greater health, constitution. Not bad, but only usable by fighters. Gotta keep that in mind. This is only usable by thieves, and I don't think Anna actually... oh, Anna can have that. But I'm not sure if that actually helps her. I don't know if that helps her. If an increase in her dexterity would actually give her more. +2 intelligence for mages. Yes, please. We'll also take that one. Greater might. Yes, please. +2 to frickin' might. That is awesome. So let's spread these out. How does this work? Well, that works very simple. Just like the tattoo of the number of Kujin. Now, we want to have the tattoo of greater warding. Is very nice for us to have. Because, well, we kinda need some armor class lower. Certainly, as we are currently playing as a fighter. And we really want to get quickly back to being a mage. And +2 wisdom. Why do I want that so badly? Well, wisdom gives you a bonus. High wisdom helps you recall memories and gives you a bonus to experience. And with a wisdom score of 19, my wisdom surpasses that of mortal man. You gain a substantial bonus to all experience points. Not bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Normally I actually go very quickly for these things, but this time around it just did not came around to it. Well, tattoo of greater might. I think this will help Dakon get a strength of freaking 20, but then I think still with the spell activated, so that's not really entirely fair. Yeah, I think currently it's actually still off. Yeah, I think it's still off. Alright, no problem. And Anna, does it help if we give you dexterity? No, it does not, because you have 18, and I think 21 is when the next armor class bonus appears, so that's pretty good. By the way, we still have a ring she didn't want to have, but we will give it to her. She found it. She didn't want to have it, but she's gonna get it. And you know what? +2 strength, +2 intelligence for Dakon, because we can't use that intelligence one just yet, because intelligence, oh, sorry, we are with me. Revelation, only usable by mages. We will definitely claim that one later back again. But, yeah, let's let Dakon translate this time. Dakon, can you translate for me? Dakon nods. I feel like I know you, Phil. Phil bows reverently, and a stream of symbols swirls around his head, rotating clockwise, then counterclockwise. It takes you a moment to translate. This is the first time, and not the first time, you've come to this place. What did he say, Dakon? He has split his speech with a contradiction. Dakon pauses for a moment. His black eyes swim across the symbols. He says it is the first time you have come to him. He says it is not the first time you have come to him. Does he know who I am? Another series of symbols materializes quickly and sharply at the focus above Phil's head. The translation comes to you just as quickly and sharply as the symbols themselves. And as if you have translated the exact same string many times before. Yes, but I'm not permitted to tell your story. What did he say, Dakon? You are known to him, but he cannot tell you what you want to know. Why not?
Updated my journal.
For a moment there's no response from Phil, and a stream of reminiscences appear, as if trickling out of Phil's mind. My apologies. I cannot change the nature of a man. You can't explain why, but the last sentence sends a crawling sensation through your skull. Dakon, in place of an answer, he surrenders an apology for his silence. Dakon pauses for a moment, and when he speaks again, his words are like ice. He says that he cannot change the nature of a man. As Dakon repeats these words, you feel a terrible pressure in your head that fades with the last words. I had another question I wanted to ask him. Can he tell me anything about these tattoos on my body? Phil studies your body for a moment, walking around you. He mirrors each symbol as he examines them to face you. I know them. None are by my hand. He says the tattoos are not his. I need to get him to talk about my past, however. What lies beyond the curtain? A caravan of train of symbols slowly materializes around Fel, one by one. It is my gallery. Go the scarlet skins on my canvas. I admire you. I am saddened for you. What did he say, Dakon? This is his gallery. He says that he knows you as his canvas. He shows respect to your strength with his admiration. Dakon is silent for a moment, and insults you by giving you his pity. His pity? Another caravan of symbols forms around Fel, this time forming a circle. The mark of torment lies upon your flesh. Tragedies and laws have built themselves upon it, like stones upon a foundation. You have endured great pain. What did he say, Dakon? He pities you for the scars torment has left upon you. He says you have endured. In enduring, you have grown strong. What does he mean? A long string of crevices appears about Fel's head once again, then surrounds his arms like manacles. I admire you because you've never surrendered to the weight of these losses, despite the fact their chains hang on you still. He says his admiration is known throughout your endurance of loss. He says loss hangs upon you as like chains, yet you stand and walk. Ask him to go on. These loose blankets this life and all of your past ones. You set lives like a molten serpent. You're exploring the infinite paths of life. He says loss covers this life and all the ones that have come before. He says you mold like a serpent, leaving these lives behind you as you walk all the lives past. Does he know anything else? Take with you this warning. Each of your lives casts a shadow on existence. You must travel to a place where these shadows have gone mad and regrets have scarred the earth. He would have you known this warning. Each of your lives has cast a shadow on existence. Your path will take you to a place where the shadows do not know themselves and the walls are made of regrets. It's not what he said, Dakon. And even though, funny enough, I know that Dakon here still speaks the truth. I see, does he know anything else? Do not sign anything. Well, we already knew that. Do you feel complete? He solemnly asks. He asks if you know. He asks if you know yourself to be complete. Truth, I don't. In fact, ever since I woke up in a mortuary, I feel like something's missing. Something inside. Fel nods and the series of symbols materializes in a halo around him. You are strong. Keep faith. You shall become whole again. What did he say, Dakon? He pays respect to your strength. He tells you to keep faith, then you shall know yourself again. I cannot actually get him to say what I want him to say. Did he know how I die? He said, I died because of shadows. Shadows, I ask him, and he says many shadows. They streamed from the darkness, swarmed you, then left you to die. And the symbols are also very interesting here, because they are take on a ragged edge, like teeth and talons, and multiply. Oh, and Dakon confirms it, but unfortunately I cannot seem to talk to him directly, or perhaps I cannot get him to say what I want him to say. Perhaps I have grown a little bit old with it, and I have forgotten how to do so, but I remember back in the day that I could talk to him about my direct past. Probably that is because we haven't brought him a certain something. Something that we will get later. Done. So I guess then it's time for us, well, we have our, besides, why should we talk about the past? We are now men with tattoos. Okay, not men in tights, but we are still men. We are men, and we have tattoos. We are tough. We don't want to dwell on the past. We want to move on. Be strong. Alright, should be around here, right? It does give me a symbol here. Oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. What you first took to be a door in this archway is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arc and some subtle textures and effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Are you sure it's this door, Anna? Aye? It's been smeared with balmy paint from the Starved Dog, it has. It's a real door until you look at it. Then turns to a painting. How the heck did they do that? Anna shrugs. There's stranger things in the plains. He suddenly frowns. You might as well ask how you get yourself out of the deck book before and after I was sure you were dead. There's a door. I just don't look at it and then it opens. And I glance at the door then nod. That's the dark of it, if chant be true. Alright then, I'll do as you say. You just hold on. And I'll stops you before you reach the door. It's the only path I know to reach the place I found your corpse. But it's not the safest road, aye? You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your miner no matter what old Stuttercrush says. I don't think you need to worry for my sake. Just stay behind me, but let me open this door. You close your eyes, reach for the door and fumble around. To your surprise, you find a handle. With a slight tug, the door opens. A narrow passage leads into the building. And from within, you can hear the distant howling. Down that in. That which killed me now seems to have killed Farrod. Perhaps I am being chased by shadows. You see a slender tiefling girl standing with her back to you. You notice that both her hands and the upended table in front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious to your approach. Greetings. The sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and splattered with drops of pink, it's strikingly beautiful. She flashes you a wise and mischievous smile, then returns her attention to the makeshift canvas. I had some questions, if I may. The girl seems totally immersed in her artwork. She ignores you entirely. Leave the girl to her painting.
All right. I'm gone. Done.
Oh, and there are some painted thugs. Now I know you did not really read that in time because I couldn't, but that said actually that they fought from each other, that they were painted by one another. But of course that is by our little artist over here. But I've never found anything about the dark of it. Don't know if there's any more to it. Even if you become Exhausitect, but currently we are not Exhausitect. Actually, we didn't even talk to Howling to the Moon or whatever his name is. Kinda forgot. He's right outside there, but we can't go. I'm not sure if we can go out. I never tried to get out. Actually, we can go out.
All right.
I never tried because I always thought, well, you know, I need to go on. We need to start Barking Wilder. That is it. Let's talk to him for a moment. Let's just to give you an idea of how Exhausitects can be. I'm not saying all of them are like this. This wild-eyed man is hunched over, snarling and giving low growls. Looks like he hasn't trimmed his hair in years. It's so long it forms a veil over his eyes. He has a long, stringly mustache caked with grease and sweat. And the tips of the mustache droop so much they have become tangled in his ragged beard. Growl at him. Are you about to speak? Anna grabs you and hisses. Are you deaf? No, another word to that one. What a starved dog he is. She lowers her voice. Chaos man, balmy and dangerous. Thick as flies they are, and more likely about. Starved dog? What are you talking about? A hiver gang they are, and chaos man to boot. She shakes her head and pokes you in the back with her tail. Steer clear and watch your back with them. You should. I've tangled with them, and the bite is worse than the bark it is. Chaos man? Perfection they are, like the dustmen and the governors and the sensates, except they don't have any rules or beliefs. And it makes a corkscrew of her tail for emphasis. They're just cackled, cracked, barmy, eh? She's choosing over for a moment. Some call them Exhausitects, but it's no matter to them as it is, isn't? Oh, how did they get new members then? Anna shrugs. I don't know. They just do. Flies to piles as I see it. I see. Thanks for the information. I won't continue talking to him, but if you ever want to become Exhausitect, you gotta speak to Barking Wilder. Have enough intelligence to understand him, and voila, you can get yourself into the Exhausitect faction. which makes this area a lot easier. But we don't need it to be easier. We will just do it this way. Out.
Done.
There's a trap over there, and Anna we now have. We should really be detecting traps with her. Here, more people that bark into the night sky.
All right.
There he is. You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw near, you discover that he is missing both of his eyes. The scar tissue of his eyelids has receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. Greetings. The old man turns in your general direction, his arms outstretched as if feeling for you. Darkness who be in voice. The friend words all speak of you and call chaos. Speak the words of chaos and you call me friend? Is this jumbled up scramble speak really necessary? The old man cocks his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed upon empty space. Chaos of you are not but not. Everyone has lost their minds in here? Walk, not talk. Talk is complete to completion. He turns his back to you. I'm apparently done with this conversation. It's obvious I'm not getting any fear from you. Bye. Yeah, and cannot talk to him. We are not on the Exalsitects. We cannot become of the Exalsitects right now, even if we wanted to, because we do not have the chaotic alignment.
I'm gone.
And that's simple. Knife? Yeah. Goodies over here.
I'm gone.
Goody gun drips. Near mine.
All right.
Wow, well luckily that trap just misses. I was just about to go with Anna looking for them.
Right.
We don't need that. But what we do need to finish up a little thing over here is some nice little action.
All right.
I would say before we end the episode. Because we have been talking a lot, but it's time to do something else. Time to get some raging, difficult action. No, don't worry. It's going to be fine. But it's one of the... If you're low level, these fights can be tough. Where are you? Oh, it's not here yet. It's in the next section. Didn't even remember there was an extra door.
I'm hurt.
Oh, wow. That guy just did a full 10 damage to me. Whoa. He is swinging fast and furious, I see. I kinda want more. Yes, thank you.
Slattern.
Nope. Still it. Boom. Duck on. Ow.
In enduring, grow strong.
Yes, that's what you also told us when we talked to Phil. There you go. Use them bandages.
All right. All right.
Dirty that charm. Not a really good pickup, but could be worse, I suppose. Could be worse. Oh, let's go in here. Short moment. Nothing in here. Alright, well then let's go to the action. And let's just explore, but I know there's action up here, so hence we are go. That is highly irregular. Might have something to do with the widescreen mod? Don't know why I can see beyond the door.
Done. All right.
Your path is mine.
Now, this particular fight is not the fight I am hinting at yet.
Blathering idiot.
But I am making use
Sure,
of that
why not?
age-old thing that we also use in Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Just aggro
Your
one
will
guy,
be done.
then aggro the next guy. Not all at the same time. That would not be smart.
Your face is just begging to be kicked.
Yes, it is. And it's going to be.
Die. I'm gone.
It's not just
All right.
begging for it. It has been kicked thoroughly into the corner and onto the ground.
Your face is just begging to be kicked.
Die.
Alright then, but
All right.
now comes the thing. There is. We have a true
Done.
mage. But as soon as. Well, what
Body.
we filled in. Ooh, sorry.
Diabo.
I would kind of like Mort to succeed with his taunt.
I'm scum.
How many saves for the spell is this guy gonna make? Oh, if only Mort would be more successful. There we go. Look at it. If he is
Good as
taunted,
done.
mages don't cast. They just run up to you and then, well, killing them is easy.
What's up?
Apparently, most Litany of Curses are so bad that people just lose their minds, eh? So
why
let's
not?
Finish up here and let's
as
end the
done.
episode.
Your
Let's just
will be
scavenge around a little bit here. Can we
I shall
scavenge more?
serve.
Yeah, we can actually. Oh, 4 of those. That is really good find.
Your will be done.
And I think we're going to die in this section, but as you already know in this game, that
Your
isn't
will
so much
be
of a
done.
problem.
Yeah.
Because we are immortal.
Prime scum.
Yes. Thank you for focusing on the target that isn't about to die. And with that, well, we have just defeated the mage, and we are nearly dying, but don't worry, I'm back will be just right as rain. Either because I'm just standing here forever, or because we're going to die in a few seconds into the episode and just get all our hit points back. Don't worry, there are
All right, I'm
true
gone.
ways in order to lose the game in which you really die and
gone.
die forever. But not now. And for now, I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.